Good morning, guys. Today is Vlcd 26 and Brian released 1 pound. So let's see here so I can look at you guys. So he released 1 pound. Yesterday, you know, he's been so strong. Yesterday he was super crabby. I was like, what is going on? And then when we were on our way to church, he was like, when am I going to be able to eat normal again? And I could just tell that, you know, when I talked about the 3 weeks of P3 and all that, that he was just not feeling it. So I said, well, why don't you make yesterday your LIW, and then you can eat P3 on Saturday, and that's the day we travel. You know, so you can have cheeseburger no bun, or Cobb salad, or something like that. Hello, dude. God, people do not pay attention. Sorry. I'm crabby too. So anyway, I'm supposed to start my Tom tomorrow, so just in time for the beach. So I swear it never fails. Like, I'm not kidding. We joke about it every time I go on a family trip, Christmas, vacation, whatever. I'm on Tom. Like, you know, that doesn't help. So anyway, but I'm just gonna be positive and you know, be excited. I'm washing clothes today and gonna try to pack and all that good stuff. They uploaded my results to Brian's like work account, because you know that's why we were doing it, for his work, because we get the $250 in gift cards. And anyway, I'm so crabby. Okay, just like stared down the driver. I never do that. So anyway, the 250. So they uploaded them. So he was like, do you want to know your weight? And I was like, no, absolutely not. You know, and he kept trying to kid around. I thought for a second he was going to tell me, to which I was like, I will kill you. I actually said that. Tomorrow's the day, you know, I'll kill you if you tell me. And I said, am I going to be happy with it? You know, after he kept torturing me. And he said no. So that was very discouraging. I'm gonna go. We're headed to Starbucks now to get. We're going to Bible study. We're studying Amos, which is really cool because I've never studied that before. And stop by Starbucks, of course, and get a hot tea to hold me off till lunchtime. But anyway, here's the deal. You know, after I thought about it, I'm like, okay, if Brian gained 3 pounds from our cheat day, then that probably means I gained 5. And then he was laughing at me with me doing all this, because I weighed on Tuesday, you know, and our cheat day was over the weekend. And then if you add 2 pounds for clothes and it being later in the day, although I had not eaten that morning, you know, let's say that's 7 extra pounds, plus Thomas here, about to be here. You know, I said, well, if you took that off, would I be happy? And he was like, yes, and laughing at me. So, I don't know, it's like at this point, you know, it's like, well, why even weigh? I mean, I feel good. I'm in my size zeros. They're getting looser. I bought a pair of shorts that were size 2 and are loose. And, you know, it's like, why, if I feel good? I mean, I still have more I want to lose, and I'm super bloated today, which is a bummer since tomorrow's my LIW. But there is more, definitely, that I need to lose, just because of my skin issues and all of that stuff that just, you know, intensifies all of that, any extra weight I carry. You know, if I feel good for the most part, and I'm working out every day, and, you know, all that stuff, then why even weigh? Like, but I'm going to. Don't worry, I'm going to, because I promised you guys I would. I just hope and pray that the number does not send me into a binge, or like, oh my gosh, I work so hard, blah, blah, blah. You know, y'all know how that be. So anyway, just pray for that, and pray that I can stay strong. As soon as Brian said that he was feeling weak, it was like, boom, I felt weak, you know, and I was like, I might just make tomorrow my LIW, which was today, and then I was like, no, too anal, I'm gonna stick with Friday. But I am worried about the 72 hours post, because he's gonna be eating P3 on Saturday, and I won't be eating P3 until Monday, and everybody else ain't gonna be eating any kind of P anything. So just pray for me about that I can stay strong. I definitely don't want to undo what we've done. I've worked very hard. This is 26 Vlcds. I had a birthday cheat, I had a hamburger cheat, you know, I had a last weekend for Father's Day, but you know, I feel fine about that, and I just can't, you know, no regrets. So, anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about something really exciting. So, I think most of you know if you're my friend on Facebook, and if you're not, I don't mind friending you on my regular account, but if you have HCG in your name, I'm not going to do that. So, but if you're, and I haven't announced this to the Vloggers Unite page, but we are going through foster parenting classes again. We used to be foster parents, and we're getting our license renewed, which will be renewed. Classes start next month, so it'll be about the end of August. And last time we got finished the end of August, we got our girls on Halloween, so that kind of gives you a time frame, but it just depends on the need. There's a lot of need in this area because there's a lot of babies that need to go straight from the hospital because they're born addicted to opiates and meth and things like that. So anyway, and usually babies are not something that, you know, you would even think, you know, very rarely would you get through foster care, but they said it's becoming more and more common here. I don't care what age, I just want to go under Chase's birth order. So anyway, and so the lady, the head leader of my volunteering, had sent an email out last week and said, you know, I'm looking, there's a single mother who's coming out of, you know, domestic violence, halfway house type situation. She's homeless, she doesn't have a car, she has 2 little kids, and she was wanting to know if anybody had an extra car, extra house for rent. And so I emailed back and said, well, I don't have an extra car and I don't have an extra house, but I can take her around to find a job and I can babysit the kids. So I met the kids last week at the pool party that we had, and I think the little boy is almost 3 and the little girl is like 9 months. I'm not sure, I have to find that out. But so I haven't met the mom or anything, but the head leader called me last night after church and said, I just wanted to talk to you. I've had the kids with me all week. She doesn't even have an extra bedroom, so they're sleeping in her bedroom. And the mom got a job, but she's working nights, and then she's a single mom, so she can't sleep during the day. So this lady's had them basically all week, non-stop. And of course, we're going on vacation for 2 weeks, which I feel terrible about, so I offered to kind of help out today or tomorrow, we'll see. So anyway, they're basically asking us, I don't know for how long, but seems like we would be keeping them most of the time. And, you know, I'm not real sure. I'll know more once I meet the mom, but I know when we were going to begin foster parenting classes before, we started having all these situations just kind of like fall into our lap that weren't through the state, but like a mom went to jail for 90 days and we kept her twins and then her daughter, teenage daughter, and then, you know, another time a mom went to rehab, so we kept her 3 kids, and that was before we fostered. So it's really a great way to get our feet wet back into fostering, and it is our heart. So we're trying to figure out, you know, what could we do, because Taylor's still in his bedroom and he wants to keep his bedroom, which I can understand that, you know, a little bit. So I think what we would do is just put a pack and play or crib in our room and then maybe get Chase bunk beds, but it'll be a huge adjustment. Both of the little kids are still in diapers, so I mean, that's going to go from, like, you know, my life is pretty simple to really hard, but it's always been my dream, and I feel like God's opened this door, so we'll see. So you guys pray about that with me, and but I was really excited to tell you about it. Other than that, my LIW is tomorrow. I will let you guys know what it is. Looks like it's not going to be what I wanted it to be, but that's okay. And Brian's down a pound. Oh, he's 163, so he lost 16 pounds and 25 Vlcds, but technically 21 because he had those 4 cheat days total. So, all right, guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support and encouragement. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.